This guy has caught every mistake a pro player has made. He's been watching. He's been judging. And now we are here to judge him. This is an magical cow, a.k.a. Observer Boy, a.k.a. Titor's what the duck. On his Malians. See, this guy only plays Malians. He's non-stop about this Civ these days. Fetishizes about it. On the other side, he's got an interesting opponent, though. Wololo on the Chinese. Now, Wololo usually ranks fairly well. He ranked 518th in the world right now. They actually had some good runs. Season 5, 281st. Early season 1 and Season 2, they ranked in the top 100. So they're a capable player. Cow, on the other side of this, may be slightly outmatched. Cow is diamond rank after 107 games. He's ranked 1900th in the world. Elo-wise, they're actually very tight, though. 1384 points compared to 1502. So we might actually get a fairly close game. And what? In Nations? Well, apparently, when you see a Malian player build houses, there's only one reaction that's reasonable here. Wololo in with the Spearman spam in the Dark Age. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. You don't really see that in this matchup. He's kind of playing a pseudo-Mongol build. Does he maybe go for a villager as well? Because that would be kind of wacky, right? Like, you could drop a villager in here for an outpost drop to block all gold. Oh my god, no, that would be disgusting. Look at the spawn right now. All of his gold is right side. So if you drop an outpost here, he can't go anywhere. The only other option's all the way over here on the left. Let's see if he opts for it. Manticore coming in. Cal, he woke up this morning, he's like, oh boy, I'm going to have some fun games of Malians. Just sorting out some things in the Norwegian land. Things are looking like they're coming together. Nothing can go wrong. Oh no. What is he doing? Why is there a Chinese spearman in my base? Why is there 2 Chinese spearmen in my base? Why are there going to be 3? Yeah, it's 5 spearmen on the way. No outpost rush behind this, but this still could be really painful, right? I think you even go for the pit mine here. Because think about it. That TC is not in range to protect. So if you send a villager out to repair, it's going to get killed. A little bit surprised Wololo doesn't realize that. He has scouted where the TC is, so he knows the difference and the distance. And Cal is just rushing on the wood here, so he's prepping the archery range. So far, only house, though. Not a great exchange. I think there was a mistake made by Wololo here, by the way. This build makes a lot more sense if you supervise it from Spearman 3 to Spearman 5. Because that type of production speed would give you the burn through to kind of make this worthwhile. But passively, just like letting it chill through, right? Having the standard production speed doesn't really sound that powerful. 2 houses down at least. Cow a little bit slow to get the archer out here, actually. First one has at least been queued up. I will say that Wololo definitely misplayed this. There was a pit mine kill opportunity here. And the pit mine's worth a lot more, remember. Look at the house cost. 25 wood. A pit mine costs 150. And it has the health of 3 houses. So the fact he's been able to kill 3 houses kind of tells you everything here, right? Still, there is an opportunity to pop block at least. That could be cool, actually. If he can pop block, he locks his opponent to 1 archer. He also causes other issues here, right? Because you're going to be behind on villager production. This is going to be tight. 1 spearman almost down. He's going to dive over the other one. Okay, that's kind of interesting. The placement there. So Cal still wants to get a mining camp here, but theoretically that could have put him in a more dangerous position. Wololo does fumble it a bit here, though. Yeah. Did he get value? 1, 2, 3, 4. He killed 100 wood. He forced his opponent to build an archery range of 150, so 250, and then 240 more, so 490. And his play cost him 150 wood plus 400. I don't think this was worth it. Maybe if he turns it into a fast castle build now, I could make sense of it. The logic being your opponent's now built archers, and you're going to be flooding Palace Guard, right? That would at least make sense to me. I hope that's what Willow's up to, because he's sitting on a fat stack of food. And no good way of really spending it here. Horseman's a possibility, but do you really want to be putting Horseman into what will likely end up being Donzo Javs? I don't think so. Archers are on the way, so it looks like he's trying to keep him honest. This is a correct read by Cal right now. Like, you just need to go look and see what your opponent's doing. Because it's either a second TC's being creeped behind this on a delay, or it's some fast castle shenanigans. You know it's not going to be Barbican opening, because no one ever builds a Barbican unless they have to. Not nowadays, anyway. Gone are the days of outpost, or rather landmark rushing with Barbican. And Wollo is reinvesting, so Horseman down the way. I don't like how slow this was, though. That's a decent amount of idle time being achieved here for 3 archers. Behind this, Cow's what? Prepping more archers. Spin with the ambitious dive. Please do never ring that bell again. Wait, is Cow a town bell enjoyer? How did I not know this? So ringing the town bell is usually not a great idea. It's one of those things that historically, like, you leave it there because of the value it's had in AoE. But like, if you ask pro level players, I don't think I've ever seen a pro level player ring the town bell intentionally. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm just misrecalling. But like, typically, you're better off doing this instead, folks. You select units, and then you press. For me, it'd be G, but whatever you've got there. Seek shelter for them to go in. And then you can hit the return to work afterwards. Because when you hit the ring of the town bell, it's all the nearby villages, right? And that means everyone. And that's suboptimal, right? If there's a raid coming in here, why would you want these guys to walk away from gathering wood for free spinman? You just don't. It's suboptimal. Also starts to show up. This isn't a bad trade, actually, for Wololo, considering the javelins on the front line. Donzos are finally going to arrive, so that should reset him. But this is all the bait and switch, right? Castle Age is soon to be triggered for the Chinese. Is it possible to unbind Town Bell? Possibly. I'm not sure how the UI works for this, if it allows it. I've never looked. I just don't press R when I'm on a town center. If you think about it, you don't really have many reasons to press R in this game. Unless you're like in Imp Age and you're getting hand cannoneers, right? Or you're rebuilding a scout, I guess? On a stables? Outside that, though. Like, what is R on a Siege Workshop? It's a ram, right? Because it's Springald, Mango, Treb, Ram. Yeah, you don't really have many uses for the R button. Most things are on QWE. Oh, man, we got to talk about your macro game here. This guy likes food a lot. Probably hits up every kebab shop each night. Woof. Love this, though. He got a double deer stack. I wondered when he was going to utilize that. That's what the Horseman play was about, by the way. It kept Cow defending. He should have been blocking this. Because if he blocked this, Willow is pretty much GG'd. He doesn't have good food. Right, he's got sheep pretty much exhausted. He's got some berries behind him. That's it. Instead, Clocktower now on the way. Cow. Oh, man. This is not looking like a big moo-moo. R's the most important button. It contains the Zhuge Nu. There you go, guys. We baited it. We found the Chinese spammer. The only person who clicks on the icon instead of pressing the button. Okay, now you have no excuse for accidentally pressing this. You actually click on it. You click that. Truly. It's like, I like the noise. It sounds cool. Ring, 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 ring. There we go. Palace Guard Flood coming in. Has even got the supervision going. And Cow has nothing for this directly. He also does not have a full Lani. It's more of a full Lani. I'll keep making that joke every day. You want to know why? Because the crowd loves it. Yep, thank you, thank you. Palace Guard's starting to cut reinforcements, though. Lancers also heading across. Wait, Willow? Where are the Palace Guard? Oh no. That is a sinful wheelbarrow-less game. Eco gets caught out. Remember, this is no Song Dynasty either, so any losses do hurt. Mistakes made. Wololo forced off the food. So that's going to slow him down, surely. Nope. Palace Guard says, screw it. We're not coming back to defend. Reinforcements to deal with that. We're going to go do some return fire. God damn, what a read. I mean, this is the correct response, by the way. If you send your troops back to defend this now, you're getting nothing out of Castle Age. If you go where his army is not, you have a more easy breach and entry. Mustafadi, though, not a bad choice. You see that bonus damage really kicking in quite easily. Starts to burn the racks. I don't like that. You need to just find economy. Kill villagers as quickly as possible. Overwhelm the Mustafadi when you see them, then move on to villagers. Undermesh now only on the way. I don't think that's being supervised either. So Wololo, you know, when you make these type of plays, folks, especially when you're playing 4 taxman like this, you should be supervising for the undermesh. This is a big mistake. You could have it in half the time, and it means you'd be sustaining these Palace Guard underneath the TC. Lancers are now going to ride in, and Cow, I think he's dead. Yep, that's... I'm checking him for a pulse right now, and I'm pretty sure he's just a stake. Oh my god. Oh my god! Moo once if you're in danger, moo twice if you're fine. Moo not at all if you're already dead. I think he's dead. Yikes. Cow. Oh man, I thought he tried to wall himself more when he saw the Palace Guard flubs coming. It looked like such a good stabbing, right? But in the end, it didn't really achieve much here. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, did he not bring the whole army home? That feels like an even bigger blunder. Your best hope here is to trade efficiently and wall behind, but that never happened. Last stand on the cow line. But he needs more Musafadi, because this is not going to be enough. There's still one Lancer ready to roam around. Ram, funnily enough, is on the way as well. He has at least gone up to 5 of these ranches right now, but what I'm worried about is we've got more of a kind of all-in-esque approach here. What am I seeing right now? We're getting Clocktower battering rams. They have 555 HP. Okay, in a way, this is good for Cow because he built Palace Guard, Musafadi counter Palace Guard, but that means you have melee units for the rams. This would be really bad for Cow if he'd massed ranged units right now to counter and then had to deal with rams. This is still not great, though. Army practically doesn't exist, so I think even with the fact that there's melee vulnerability and there's a few Musafadi, I have a feeling these rams are actually going to do quite a bit of damage. He also does have forward spawning Raxes, right? It's up to quad count. Cal seems to be reluctant to let this one go. I would be impressed. It's 25 to 49 eco, and remember, guys, there's no Song Dynasty. So that's just raw, I've beaten the crap out of you this hard. Ram's now knocking the Raxes, so villagers are going to be idled up having to deal with that. Yes, please, do burn down the 555 HP Ram. What would die quicker, the Ram or the Rax? Oh my god. Well, courtesy of the Musafadi, he was at least quick enough, but that shouldn't have even been that close. Can we just agree that Clocktower is a really dumb landmark? And Rams are probably the most pristine presentation of that. What an absurd element. I mean, you very, very rarely ever see Rams being clocked out. But it just makes me feel dirty, man. Like, it's such a chunky unit already. Isn't that more health than a Great Bombard? Even with Siege Works? How is starting to stabilize here, by the way. Wololo needs to switch unit type right now. He's screwing up. being just Palace Guard is a losing battle here. What you really need to do is actually either get Nesta Bees, or you need to be going for Zhuge Nu. I'm a little bit confused. Or he can't get Zhuge Nu, right? He hasn't got Song. Archers, though. Like, I'm a bit confused at the lack of Nesta Bees here. Well, the Rams look absurd. Oh. Oh, so that's how we're going to end the game. Wait, in range of the outpost, though? Wololo, no. This is how you lose a game of AoE 4. Musafani march in. He has at least got textiles, but you just don't have that type of build speed, even as China. This is a fail keep, man. Musafani should be able to mop up the Lancers the way this is playing out. More reinforcements are coming in. I just don't think this is going up. I doubt it. If it does, it's going to be one villager left over to do it. And Wololo with the wheelbarrow-less keep rush. I can't believe this. What is this memery right now? It's going to be a cancel, surely. More Palace Guard coming in. Wololo reluctant to let go of this. The cow, if he just targets these down right now. Oh my god! You can't re-pull either. You've got no wheelbarrow. Try not to gag. Because I think we got some choking going on here. Oh no. I mean, Wololo, he can't pull villagers now until he can guarantee safety. By the way, veterancy only just kicked in. Right? If you thought these fights weren't working for Wololo before, think about what happens now. I think he's misread this, man. I feel like there was such an easy route to success here with Nesta Bees and slowing down a bit. Maybe even switching spears. But this... I think this game... I don't want to say it's outright over, right? Like, Cal still needs to seize the day. But he's pretty much in control now, right? Fulani eclipses the eco difference here easily. The keep investment is just dead weight, like dead weight investment. There isn't anywhere. Oh my god, he's actually double downing. Now, at this point, Cal should be getting suspicious. Why hasn't he cancelled the keep, right? Like, at this stage, you have to be like, there's a reason. There has to be a reason. Yeah, the reason is Wololo has a wheelbarrow, baby. We're coming. Villagers spotted. Palace Guard do not exist anymore. He will get the castle up, but it will come at a price. Full garrison for the rest of the villages. Wololo sent 2/3 of his economy to build this. Mr. Fardy might even be able to chase him down now. What is this game? Wololo's like, there is only one way to win. More castles. Now, this is where Cow is like, I get lots of food, but I now need to build siege. I am a sad moo-moo. Trebs is the correct call here. Rams is just kind of weird, right? Like, the villagers could burn them down as they come in. I think you just hunt the main eco now, though, right? C2O shot full up. So Wololo is going to try to blitzkrieg his way through this base now. Can he creep to another stone? There's another stone over here. I just think that one's too far away. You, in theory, can Barbican right here. Oh, sorry, keep right here and then try to shift across. But this is just messy, man. This is such a dirty game. Yep, there's the keep drop. Sprint replacement is already in. Miss Fadi are going to dive. Wait, the trap, the trap! Oh no! I think that's game. I actually think that's game. The villagers are pulled for the repair. The villagers are now trapped. Okay, some interesting micro out of Cal, but it doesn't matter. He gets the GG out. Oh, this may have been one of the messiest Castle Rush Chinese games I have seen ever. In both forms of Castle.